Hey there, friends. Welcome back to Rebecca Rohr Home. I'm Rebecca. In today's video, we're tackling something so many of us feel after the holidays: how to embrace and decorate our homes for the winter months. Once the trees is packed away, the garlands are gone, and the twinkling lights are stored for another year, our homes can feel a little empty and less magical. But no worries, I'm sharing some creative ideas to make your home feel just as cozy and inviting all winter long. I want to turn my holiday sparkle to winter charm without losing that warm, welcoming vibe. I want my space to feel like a warm and cozy retreat. I will be using a neutral color palette with soft pops of creamy whites and earth tones with gentle hints of gold to keep it fresh yet snug, and I want to add some personal touches along the way, turning it into a sanctuary of winter warmth and charm. I'm rolling up all three of my ribbons that I had on my tree, rolling them up together and going to store them away just like that, just in case I want to use them again next year. Now that we set the mood for winter coziness, let's get started in my master bedroom, transforming my home to a cozy winter haven. I want to think about adding a warm throw blanket to my bed or chair or even both for an added layer of warmth and coziness, making my space feel warmer and comfortable for curling up with a good book or sipping a hot beverage. I like using candles in my room. A warm glow from these pillar candles placed in a lantern or on a tray brings a soothing feel from the warm glow on dark gray days or evenings at an early winter sunset. I want to iron and starch my pillow covers that I don't actually sleep on. I have separate pillows, but I made these. I think they call them mermaid tail pillowcases, where the end of it drapes off the side of the bed. But I wanted to make some of those several years ago, and I'm getting them back out for my winter decor. But I want to press them where they will look not so wrinkled on my bed. You know, after a few days of moving them around, they do wrinkle up, but that's okay. But I just love the smell of fresh starched linen on my bed. I love to put my sheets outside in the summertime and then put them on my bed. It's just so awesome. But for the winter time, this is how I get my bedding to smell fresh. Now, guys, I didn't put any makeup on today. I'm dusting, mopping, vacuuming, decorating for you guys, and just giving you some tips and hints for decorating and how I decorate, and maybe it gives you some ideas in decorating your own home. But I want to go ahead and get these pillowcases starched up, freshened up for my bed, and then we'll get back to some decorating. Now, I went throughout the house and gathered all of the Christmas bedding, drapes, guest bedroom, master bedroom, and pillows. And I have got these airbags, storage bags from Amazon.com, and I'll try to link them below. If I forget, they are in my Amazon storefront, probably under organizing, maybe under bedroom, but I'll try to get those linked. These things are just so awesome. Instead of having big puffy blankets and pillows to store in the top of my master closet, these actually bring them down and they're stackable up there. And I just love how these work. I got them last year. I forgot to share that with you guys, I believe. But anyway, I just love these. And I think you get a pack of 5 or 10, whichever one you need for the amount of storage that you have. I think I went ahead and got 10, and I'm using 3 today. So I just use my vacuum to suck all of the air out, and it just brings it down to a flat package and easier to store. You guys have to tell me, do you decorate for winter or do you just go straight into spring decor? Let me know in the comments section below. Next, in my master bedroom, I thrifted this little peg rack, and Larry went ahead and put me some holes cut out in the back and put that up on the wall. Went ahead and hung the picture, so you wouldn't see me. I would be in the way if I was hanging it up anyway. But I found a few little thrifted items that I had thrifted over the summer, and I thought how adorable. This wreath I thrifted at a garage sale, and I actually had it on my tree, with my woodland tree. And this little basket was one that I ordered from Amazon. And the other little basket, the second little basket that I'm moving there now, is one that I found at a yard sale. And the hat was one that I think I purchased, I believe, at Hobby Lobby. I'm not 100% sure. I could have ordered that off of Amazon. But I just wanted something on that wall, and that barn picture is just perfect for that area. Just to let you guys know, I'm going to do all of my decorating all on one marathon video for you. And I will then show you a home tour when it is all completed. The next section I want to decorate for this winter is my entryway, my bench and my console. So I need to take down the tree and move everything out. I may leave a couple of things that I still like in this area. I think for the winter decor, I'm going to leave the sleds out. I thought about leaving the bales, but I'm not too sure. Maybe a little snowflake. So really trying to just keep it very simple And the next thing that I want to do is get ready for spring, right after the winter decorating. So this will stay up for a couple of months, and then it'll be time to do a whole new reset for the spring. And I'm so looking forward to that. That is one of my favorite times of the year. And I get to spring clean, and my house just becomes so fresh. And I'm doing a little bit of cleaning, dusting and vacuuming, but not a deep clean like I do in the spring. I'm going to go ahead and take these wreaths off the arches. I just don't want anything up there for a little while. I just want to see it there. I may put something up there for the spring. I've had this faux tree back in my sewing room for quite some time. I think ever since the beginning of fall. So I'm happy to bring that back out and put it in my crock. I'm going to put the same blanket. I just freshened it up a little bit, shook out the pillow, and I'm going to put this back. I just love these two together. So I'm going to go ahead and run with this through the winter time. I'm going to add a little tray as a catch-all for gloves and keys or whatever someone may come in and want to drop those there when they come in the front door, and still have a little bit of area to sit down. For my hooks, I've been wanting to get this back out. I got it from Hobby Lobby, and the little greeneries too, the little pearl bead plant, and just a tray and a little snowflake to say it's still wintertime. Moving over to my console, I'm going to go ahead and take the brass bells out. I'm going to take the sleigh out. I'm not sure. I'll probably change this up a couple of times. You'll probably see how it comes out at the end in the home tour. But I am going to put my woven wicker baskets down at the bottom. I love those for storage. Sometimes I like to drop things in there. Sometimes I like to add plants, blankets, or pillows. But for now, I just sort of want to make it simple, getting ready for the spring and letting everything breathe. So I'm just going to put those down there with nothing in them, although I may drop a book in there or something just easy to find it. I am going to bring out my dough bowl and add some candles, some greenery picks, and some little faux birch wood that I got from Hobby Lobby. The candlesticks came from Kirkland's, and then the birch wood candles, I ordered those on Amazon. So I'm putting these money plant in these wicker jars, but they're not going to stay there. I think I'm going to do something different and move them around. So let's go ahead and move over to my living room area. I got a big tree to get down, decorate my mantle, my fireplace, and a few other things in my living room. You guys have to let me know in the comments below, do you like the video where I have all of the undecorating and decorating my instead of a decorating series of each room? Do you like it all in one video like this? Let me know in the comments below. What I'm putting up here on my mantle, this isn't probably going to stay. I'm going to put things up there, look at it for a minute, probably take it down, move it around, but it's nothing set in stone until I show you my home tour. So, some of it might look a little awkward, which I think my mantle does right now, but putting my chair and my table and my lamp back together where the tree was setting for the holidays and getting things back to normal just a little bit, and putting my plant over there next to the window to get a little sunshine. And then on a cloudy day, I can turn that lamp on for it, and it gets a little warmth and light from the lamp on a cloudy day. Pillows, I'm changing out my holiday pillow covers just to something that I had on hand. These were a very furry, fuzzy-like brown cover that I had for the fall, and I really like those. They're just warm and cozy, and I'm going to put them back on my sofa for the rest of the winter. I just have to mention that I felt like I have vacuumed and vacuumed and vacuumed again. The flock trees are beautiful, but it is messy. You can see it all over my sleeve, here on my shirt, and I just feel like I vacuumed and I put things away and I vacuumed again, and it has just been everywhere. But anyway, I am happy to get the tree put away, and now it's time for a little decorating. I have these faux birchwood branches that I got from Tennessee last year, and the pine cones are the huge pine cones that was on my tree, my woodland tree, and I decided to use those by the fireplace. The little white trees that I got from Hobby Lobby quite a few years ago, and I've added a few more to my collection. I do like to keep these out for the winter months. I think they're just pretty and just add a little bit of a winter scene to my decor. And I put them here in my big floor lantern and up here on my TV stand. I really wish I could get those wires put away, but they're there for now. I just have to deal with it. So I usually try to set something a little tall just to hide those, and a couple of plants, a picture of Larry and I, a clock, and a couple of vases that I got from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago. And that's just all I'm going to put up here on the TV stand, and everything that sits there has to be on the low side. On the end tables, I'm just adding a couple of little vases and those faceted picks that I got at Hobby Lobby new this year. I thought I could put those in this vase and run them through the winter months. They look a little frosted, and we do have some weather coming on the way. We got to get prepared a little bit. Some cold weather, snow and ice, so we're going to have to get our fireplace ready for that. We've already had a fire in it several times that we have enjoyed, but this is what it's turned out so far, but I'm sure it's going to change for my home tour. The next area I want to undecorate and then decorate is my hutch area. I thought it turned out really cute for the holidays, and so I'm going to keep all of my gingerbread items and put them away. I may use them on my buffet area. And guys, I apologize. I had just got out of the shower. My hair was still damp and my face is still red from scrubbing it. So I'm okay. So don't be alarmed, but that's what my face looks like when I come out of the shower. So anyway, I'm feeling pretty good about getting some of this done. I had hurt my back about a day or so and gave it a break, so now I'm back at it and wanting to get all of this stuff put away for the season. And I'm looking forward to decorating for spring, but for right now I'm just doing a little bit of winter decorating, and also just to sort of let my house air out. I'll do a big spring cleaning probably come March, and then do some spring decorating, and that is just one of my favorite times of the year. I could not find any of my paper to pack. I don't know where I put it, so I'm just grabbing some paper towels and wrapping up a few things to go in the totes. So all of this is going to go in a tote, and if I decide not to bring it out, then I don't have to pull out my gingerbread stuff for next year. I may use it another year. This is my second year, and next year I may use it on my buffet. I'm not 100% sure, but for now, I want to go ahead and just get this cleared off, and I'm going to put my hutch not really in a winter scene, but back to original farmhouse style hutch. So I'm looking forward to getting this decorated for the winter months. Let me finish clearing everything off of this hutch, including everything that's on the top, and then we'll get to decorating. Okay, now let's decorate my hutch. I went ahead and put my sign above my hutch. It was one that I made several years ago, actually at the last house, that says farmhouse. And I want to use this little basket as a backdrop on the top shelf. I have a long charcuterie board that I got from Hobby Lobby that I'm going to place in the bottom on the bottom shelf. Now, this canister set, I can't remember where I ordered it from, but you can find this old country brand metal canister set, farmhouse style. I believe you can find it on Amazon.com and several other sites. But I'm going to bring that out because instead of actually decorating this for winter, it's just going to go back to the farmhouse style of a lot of the stuff that I have normally in my kitchen. I'm going to bring over to my hutch and make it a true farmhouse style hutch. Now I have this little galvanized milk bucket that I'm going to leave one of the winter trees in up at the top. It's somewhat going to cover my sign, but you still know what it says, and I'm just going to run with it. I thrifted this Pottery Barn vase from a Goodwill store, and I have some pine cone picks that I placed in that. And the scale, the old scale that my sister gave me many years ago, I still enjoy that. I tried to keep it in all of my displays. I'm going to be displaying some ironstone. Sometimes it fits, sometimes it doesn't. So, it's just tried here, but place it there, and that's where it winds up. But I do like all of my ironstone platters. When we go out thrifting, I'm going to be looking for more. I would love to just have stacks and stacks of it on my hutch. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and place this one up there. I'm going to add some ironstone creamers. Maybe another little cutting board. I'm going to place my cloche on here, but I don't have anything that I'm going to put in there, but I'll find something eventually to put in the cloche. So I just needed to clean it up just a little. And just enjoy the rest of this to some music as I finish it out. Next, I'm moving over to my buffet. I should be clearing off my dining room table right after my hutch, but I'll get to that soon. Let me get this cleared off, dusted up a little, and then we'll do some decorating over here at my buffet area. I'm going to add this tall lantern with just a faux candle in it. And I love coming out of the bedroom of the early morning, and a lot of the candles that are battery operated light up. But I'm going to place that. I'm going to leave the green check towels that I had up there for the holiday. And these candlesticks also came from Hobby Lobby. The lantern came from Hobby Lobby years ago. These candlesticks did also. I do have some faux candles to go on them. If I can find it, I'll add that before my home tour. And I just love the look of the grapevine wreath with nothing on it. It just gives that rustic look. And then this little basket with some greenery. I'm going to place this up on the pegs. I left the winter scene picture up at the top. I took the greenery, the green garland off of the shelf and just added a couple of the white colored trees that came from Hobby Lobby, and I just placed a couple of those up there. And then I have a dough bowl with some faux birch wood that I had on my Christmas tree in the living room for the woodland theme, and I'm going to put that in the dough bowl along with a little bit of greenery and a pine cone just to give it that winter look. And as simple as it may be, I'm going to leave the green throw blankets that match the towels on the farmhouse ladder there over at the right. And I think that's it. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to leave the primitive looking tree with nothing on it, no lights, no anything. That is my buffet for the winter. Until spring comes along, this is what it's going to look like. My next area that I'm working on is my dining room table, and it is a catch-all. We worked a couple of puzzles during the holidays, and now it's just time to clean it all up, and it's just going to be minimal decorations. I do have my new calendar. I get my calendar from Amazon.com. It's called Land of Blessings, and I thrifted this frame and painted it white and distressed it a little, and I've been using it for years. You can actually find these on Amazon.com, and I do have it listed in my Amazon storefront if you're looking for something like this. But I love the Land of Blessings, and it looked like I hung it up there, and it's a little crooked. But I'm going to continue to clean off the table. I have a tray that I'm going to add a couple of thrifted candlesticks, a vase with some of the faceted pine cones that I had got for the holidays. I'm going to go ahead and continue to run those through the winter months. And I actually want to add a little more something to my wicker tray here on my table. Not sure what I want to add, but hopefully I'll have something on there before the home tour. As some of you may know, we had a winter storm come across our state of Kentucky, and we got about 6 inches of snow the first day. We got a sleet and rain that night, and then we got more snow on top of that. So we had prepared ourselves with plenty of wood and plenty of candles to be prepared if the electric did go out and if we lost heat. Now, moving into my last room of my winter decorating is my kitchen. And I'm showing you some things I got for Christmas. I got a whole plethora of pot holders, so I'm so happy to get those. And I got one of these hamburger spatulas, a vegetable chopper, and I'm really happy to get that for my green peppers and onions. And I did get this Bissell steam cleaner. So I'm going to show you that when I do some spring cleaning, but I was happy to get that. Now I ordered this Vicks vaporizer. We put a vaporizer out every winter, usually at the beginning of October, because the air in the house dries out and it's just so easy for Larry and I to get nosebleeds, and we know that's a time, to put a little moisture in, in the house. But I ordered this one and I set it up, and it gets the water so hot that it's unsafe. So I've requested a new one, and I got to send that one back. Here's a couple of more items. I got a bread knife and a new spatula. And I know it's things for my kitchen, but that's what I love. I love new things for my kitchen and for my home because I'm home most of the time, and I like some nice things around me to make some of my cooking and house cleaning easier project and sometimes fun. I want to do a little something different in my kitchen on my shelves, or maybe in my whole kitchen, I'm not sure. But I'm starting here with some jars, filling up some of my jars that I wanted to put up on the shelf. Now Larry already helped me get everything off of the barnwood shelves up there, but I want to see what I can do somewhat a little different, and I'm going back to the farmhouse style for my kitchen. Not too much winter stuff really in there. I have a few bales that I have to put away, a couple of greenery picks, and that's about all. I didn't have a whole lot in my kitchen for Christmas. And I think I'm going to go ahead and change out my curtains for the season. I've had these up for 2 seasons, for fall and also for the Christmas holiday with a neutral kitchen. I have a couple of wreaths on the door that I need to put away that I had out for Christmas. So once I get those put away, there won't be anything going back on there until next year. Now here you see my barnwood shelves. It's up in my kitchen, all empty. But I'm going to do something a little different for the winter. I put some of the foods that in jars that I have in my pantry, and I brought them out, and I wiped down all the jars. I wanted them to be neat and shiny looking. But I love how this has turned out. I put a couple of cutting boards along with it and just a little greenery plant, and I really like how this has turned out. Next, moving over here to the cutting board that sits by my sink, I have my vintage strainer, and this is just so cute. I got it on Amazon.com. It's in my Amazon storefront under Farmhouse Kitchen if you might be looking for something like that. But I'm just going to add a few plates to it, and Mr. Fix-It is helping me get up there and take the Christmas sign down and putting back up my market sign that I got from Hobby Lobby. I love this one. If they come out with a new one, I may change it, but for now, I just love this one, and I'm going to continue with it this year for 2025. Now, a lot of you know that we had an ice storm, and I have a few concerns about my little trees. They're coated with ice, and I'm hoping that the wind doesn't come through and break off all the branches. However, you can see my trees in the pot right outside my home here in front of the windows. I don't know if we've lost it. We're going to have to wait till it thaws out and see if it bounces back. But anyway, it took a toll on that one, and you can just see the icicles hanging off of everything. Now back to some more decorating. Mr. Fix-It's helping me with this. I struggle with reaching up that far to put a little nail or command strip on the wall. So he's asking me where I want it. He's going to help me get that put up there. I just wanted something behind that. I didn't want another cutting board because I already have 3 up there on the 2 shelves, and then I even have my pizza peeler down behind my chicken wire shelf. So far, I like how it's turning out. And I have some more canisters that I had bought and put in my pantry, and you don't ever get to see them, so I thought I would clean them up, bring them out, and this is what I originally have in it, mainly some pasta, flour, sugar, stuff like that, and I keep those in my pantry and bring them out as I need them. So I want to bring these out for the winter months and enjoy them in my kitchen. And this is also probably going to give me an opportunity to get in my pantry and clean it out and do a little organizing. And if I don't forget, I'll try to video that for you if some of you might like to see that. Let me know if you'd like to see how I organize my pantry. Above my stove on my range hood, I just had some greenery, pine cones, and some battery operated lights. So I'm just going to remove that, and I have a little wooden tray that I had thrifted that says home with the chicken in the place of an O. Well, I did change out my kitchens to the black and white buffalo check, and I really think this gives it the farmhouse style. And I'm also going to put my black and white check rug back in the kitchen and change out my hand towel to something in black and white. I'm going to keep my blind up because during the Christmas holidays I had the candles sitting there and I really did like it. We're so far off the road and I know that, we still have our privacy. So I decided to put up some of the little white houses that I have on hand that I usually bring out during the holiday. And I have a little pine cone tree. And I found this little tiny vase with a sprig of pine cone. And I really like how this looks. It goes along with the farmhouse feel. Moving over to my stove area, I'm going to continue with my little teapot on my stove. We do a lot more cooking in the wintertime. Larry does a lot more grilling in the summer, and therefore I don't put my noodle board on my stove very much in the wintertime. I really don't have the place here to keep that noodle board. I have to pull it off and find a spot for it. At the last place I could just slide it over. So I really haven't been using it at this house. In this kitchen, We Lick the Spoon was something that I had made several years ago, and Larry just loves this, loves having it in the kitchen, and so I decided to put it back in my winter decor kitchen, and I think it goes with my farmhouse style in my kitchen. This is what my winter decor for my farmhouse style kitchen has turned out, and enjoy it to some music. Thanks so much for joining me today, my friend. I hope these tips help you transform your home into a cozy winter retreat. Remember, it's all about embracing warmth, comfort, and personal touches to make your space feel inviting all season long. If you enjoy my decorating ideas, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more decorating ideas.